Yo, Dag, man, why can't we all just keep it a stack without being so triggered? What's wrong with society? So that's what this video clip is. Shout out to Ty Boogie. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we're so triggered in society, man. It's almost kind of scary.
More so attracted to longer hair.
But that comment about hair, I know your mama got short hair too. She's black. Can't talk about hair. If you want hair, go get what you want. If you want Becky with the long hair, go get what you want.
Break, because it's like watching that clip was very triggering to me, but she took it too far. You dragged it too long, and then your insecurities about where you stand as a black woman started to peek out.
Hair can be a sensitive topic for women the same way height could be a sensitive topic for men. Growing up in a household full of women, I've seen how much work my family has put into keeping their hair long and healthy, making it look to the standard that they like. I mean, I've seen the pain in the braiding process, the long days of them getting their hair washed, like literally blood, sweat, and tears, like real life tears while getting their hair done. Trust me, y'all, it's a big deal. So a man recently came on Pop the Balloon and he made a comment on a woman's hair, and his comments really shook the room. Check this out.
Not so much.
Yeah. Why not?
I'll say more so like the hair. So more so attracted to longer hair. Okay. Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah. But that comment about hair, I know your mama got short hair too. She's black. At the end of the day, black women, you don't know what to expect with our hair. We could wear it straight, we could wear it curly, and that was just like too much for me. So I don't got time for it. If you don't know, if you can't grow up from your roots, then you can't grow up with me. So that's how I feel. Who you are as a brother. The person you don't make, hair don't make your personality. You dig me? It's about who you are. If you confident with short hair, long hair, it doesn't matter. Because a lot of girls that do have long hair, hairs be thin. I have a salon. When I was 16, I brought my mother a salon with my business that I do. Yeah. So yeah, I have dealt with so many different type of hairs. Shout out to my mom. Captivated Styles in the building. Philly, we here. But what you said, it's just not for me. You need to
God damn, girl. Like, all he said was that your hairstyle doesn't fit his preference. It's not the end of the world. Listen, I'm 5'8", 5'9". I'm not the tallest dude in the world, all right? So imagine if a girl came around and said, I'm sorry, but I'm not really into short guys. What am I supposed to tell her? Yo, I mean, damn, like, what's wrong with you? Like, don't you understand your heritage? Like, you do understand that every man in your family isn't tall. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, this is not okay. This is unacceptable. And I start calling her out or trying to shame her for disrespecting an entire race of black men. That's just too insecure. And to be honest with you, I don't really care about being short because I've been short all my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been short. Like, in the hood, I was short. On the football team, I wasn't the tallest guy. Like, so, and plus, I slept with women that was taller than me. I don't know, man. Sometimes I just think that, like, men as a whole, we embrace our insecurities a little better than women do. As a whole, not saying that there's not no emotional guys out there. I'm not saying that. But by and large, men we just deal with it a little better because we're used to getting rejected. You know, sometimes women, man, they don't really know how to deal with rejection that well, you know? Like, I mean, I'm not saying men are perfect, but we're a little better at dealing with getting rejected.
Really check on your ends before you talk about long or short hair, because a lot of girls with long hair be having no hair just because it's long is thin. So yeah, I'm sorry, I can't.
Okay.
Sounds triggered.
It's not triggered.
First of all, I didn't say the hairstyle she had was not good.
You said you don't like girls with long hair. No. That's not right. You should never said that at all. As a black brother, you should have kept that as what it was. You should have just said, you know, you're not just my type. But hair, it's a different, you can't talk about hair. If you want hair, go get what you want. If you want Becky with the long hair, go get what you want. Don't talk to black women up here about hair. That's just it. And I'm not triggered. Like I said, at the end of the day, your hair is nappy. Your hair is short.
Okay. You just brought up Becky, aka white women. You just brought that up, but you're going to sit there and say that you're not triggered. Okay.
You should be happy where you came from.
So
let's hear from him.
So again, her hairstyle, there's nothing wrong with it. So it's my preference, right? So if I'm here Today, I'm here to find someone for me.
So basically what I conclude from what she just said is, if you want a woman with long hair, you're not going to get it from a black woman. As if black women are not capable of having long hair. And I know black women are known for wearing wigs and weaves and stuff like that. So you may think that the majority of women that wear weaves and wigs are bald-headed. There's a lot of black women that have long hair, but they rather put weaves or wigs in their hair for a multitude of reasons. Because my wife, my mom, my sisters, my grandmother, all of their natural hair comes down their back. So having a preference for a woman that has long hair doesn't mean you want a woman other than a black woman. A lot of the wigs and weaves that y'all see, like I said, they wear it for different reasons other than just not having hair. Some women wear it because of protective styles to protect their actual hair. They may feel like it's less maintenance than dealing with their actual hair. And some women even got indoctrinated from their family to feel insecure about their natural pattern. But I believe this situation is a great character read of someone that is triggered and how you should handle those people. But before I break that down, I wanted to hear what the other black women outside of this show had to say about that video.
All I'm gonna say is, black men, I get it. I get it. I'm literally at work and just came in my car for a quick little break because it's like watching that clip was very triggering to me. And it's like, I understand that as black women, y'all stick by this very immature, like girls code thing, but y'all have to realize when people can literally look through your dramatics and the drama that comes with some of you black women. Her statement and his statement was both valid, but she took it too far. You dragged it too long. And then your insecurities about where you stand as a black woman started to peek out, because there is plenty of black beautiful women with long, beautiful, thick hair. But you instantly said, if you want Becky with the good hair, then go get Becky with the good hair. Where did that come from?
Facts.
Not so much.
And why not?
I'll say more so like the hair. So more so attracted to longer hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. That's not right. You should never said that at all. As a black brother, you should have kept that as what it was. You should have just said, you know, you're not just my type. But hair, it's a different, you can't talk about hair. If you want.
Wait, time out. So let me get this straight. You mean to sit here and tell me that he didn't even walk up to you to reject you yet, but his comment about the hairs will cause you to pop? Damn, man, come on, man. That brother's in good shape. You know what I mean? Clean cut. Nice suit. You looking real masculine, looking like a man. Yo, I don't know, man. See, insecurities can cause people to burn a lot of bridges. I'm telling you, son. And that's not even just a dating thing. That's like life in general. Like, too much projection is terrible.
Here, go get what you want. If you want Becky with the long hair, go get what you want. Don't talk to black women up here about hair. That's just it. And I'm not triggered.
Her hairstyle, there's nothing wrong with it. So it's my preference, right? So if I'm here to date, I'm here to find someone for me.
Today, your hair is nappy. Your hair is short. You should be happy where you came from. Period.
Can I talk or you gonna interrupt me again?
I don't want to hear what you have to say. You can say what you want to say, but don't talk about black people.
I think for me, I'm triggered because I don't like seeing black women trying to silence black men. It's like black men are not allowed to state their preference. They're not allowed to have a voice. It's like black women try to just chop black men in half, and I don't like stuff like that. And once again, I don't know if that comes from having my dad around. I don't know if that comes from having 7 blood brothers that I was raised with. I don't know what the trigger be, but it'd be like it puts something in me to want to come light fire underneath you women, because it kind of be like, who do y'all be thinking y'all be talking to? Y'all be talking to black men like they kids, like they y'all kids or something. Y'all allowed to get on the stage and say, I want my man to be taller. Oh, I'm sorry, you're just not tall enough. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't like men with dreads. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't like light-skinned men. Y'all allowed to get up there and dissect and tear men down based off things they can't change. A man who was born 5'7", he can't change his height. But a woman, if she is in a shrinkage stage, which men don't know nothing about that man is allowed to say, I really don't care for that hairdo. Y'all say y'all don't care for certain things all the time. Y'all say, I don't like his profession. He's a truck driver. I don't like that. I don't like 9 to 5. Y'all give a straight line and list of things that y'all don't like. But the minute a man says, I would prefer a woman that's a little bit more fit, I would prefer a woman with a little bit different hairstyle, with a little less makeup, then y'all instantly take it as they're trying to down talk women. And then you talking about Becky with the good hair as if you automatically assumed that he was going towards what? A non-black woman? That be your own insecurities poking out, man. even gonna get on this fake girl code thing. Because if y'all so girls, I say this all the time because I know it's gonna blow 90% of y'all out the water. Y'all swear y'all love women. Y'all swear this is a girls code, girls run the world thing. Y'all act like we all just stick together, but y'all can't seem to stick together when it comes time to keeping y'all legs closed when y'all having sex with them other women's men.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Yo, she's on fire right now. Woo! Nah, but she's right though. Because I'm thinking to myself, because like the thing is, even in high school, right? When I was in school, I seen so many girls backstab each other for another ninja all the time in school. And I'm thinking like not even just that, like in school or in family, like women argue. I'm like, how is there a girls' code when y'all always at each other's necks like this? You know what I'm saying? Y'all always try to steal someone else's man, or and anytime when y'all act like y'all friends, but y'all really fake friends to each other, like the girls' code don't really exist like that. The only time a girls' code truly exists is when it's time to take down another man. Like you saw what happened with the whole DDG and Halle situation. All the women in the world at the moment was trying to find ways to cancel DDG because of his mistakes in the relationship, as if Halle was so innocent. You know what I'm saying? So it happens all the time. So like, yeah, nah, she's speaking facts right now. Like that girls' code don't exist. It only exists when they're trying to take down a man. That's it.
Be having sex with married men, but this is a girls world. Y'all be having sex with girls that y'all know got boyfriends and relationships, but this is a girls world. Y'all be knowing that baby mama and baby daddy still deal with each other, but this is supposed to be a girls code. Y'all be fake. So that's what be triggering me. I don't like how y'all be disrespecting black men. I don't like how y'all try to shut black men down. And I love how that black man carried himself, because that black man would have been considered a high value man. He makes good earnings for himself. I spotted some characteristics that I love, and I seen the fact that he was not willing to go back and forth with you due to him knowing how to choose his words and knowing how not to act off emotion, unlike yourself and unlike the other girls who don't got their own minds. Y'all don't know how to be yourselves. Y'all are pure followers. I'm gonna have to pop because he said this to her. I love black women down, but baby, what that man said to you really ain't got nothing to do with me, especially when it comes to preference, especially when he didn't disrespect her. It wasn't even that deep. It's just the fact that you feeling yourself. You thinking you somebody because, oh no, I'm not just an Instagram model. I am the model. I am a model. You wanted to get up there and flex your little weak career, because that's what y'all do. The minute women start making a little bit of money, the minute y'all start getting a little bit of funds to yourselves and a little bit of credentials, y'all start trying to buck up to man like, oh yeah, because I got this and I got that. It's like y'all feel like when y'all got some type of credential behind y'all name, it almost put like an S on your chest. And this is exactly why men say they don't want to date women in certain brackets, because it's not because they're intimidated by women that's successful. It's with success comes a nasty attitude, nasty spirit, and y'all just get to trying to be super like tough for no reason. It was
oh, I'm sorry, but she's speaking facts right now. She cooking. Nah, but you know what it is? It's people in general though. Like I think people in general definitely, as soon as they become successful, they start shitting on people like crazy. Like I've seen that up close. As soon as they get more money, you know, they start like you saw what happened with in the B Simone situation. As soon as she started getting money, as soon as she started getting put on, she started shitting on 9 to 5 ninjas. 9 to 5 ninjas was no good for B Simone. Oh no. Like she's an influencer. She got her money. You know, she's popping. 9 to 5 dudes just can't understand her work ethic. They're bums. You know, like CEO status only. Yeah, that's exactly what she's talking about. Because see, with me, it didn't matter how much money I made or any connections I made with people of status. I never abandoned the people that was with me in real life from the start. All right? Never. Right? And the thing is, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with dating a woman that's successful. That's cool. But it's very rare you're going to meet a girl who is humble enough to not throw her success in your face. You know, me personally, like I like to be successful and I want to take care of whoever my future wife would be or my future girlfriend would be. But let's say if there was a woman that did make more than me, I wouldn't mind being in a relationship. but it's kind of difficult to get with a girl who's making more money than you, or maybe she has more status than you, and she don't throw it in your face. That's the only thing, man. So everything she's saying is accurate so far.
Never that deep, baby girl. You was up there battling your own insecurities, and you wanted to let people know what you was doing in your life, so you wanted that spotlight. But y'all killing me with the double standards. But it's okay though, because black man, I got y'all. I respect y'all. Shout out to my daddy, and shout out to all 7 of my brothers, and shout out to all 68 of my nephews. I get it, y'all.
They gonna call her a pick me for telling the truth, huh? But it's so wild because I've seen multiple women pop the balloon on men because their hairline was receding, they didn't like their hairstyle, or they were just bald. The crazy thing is, being bald or your hairline receding is not something most men could control. You go to Turkey, fellas. But for the most part, it's just something that comes with age. But it's your preference to not want to be with a man that can't maintain a healthy hairline, right? That's your preference. That's okay. Men get popped for being short all the time, and nobody bats an eye. It's okay. It's just preference. But a man can't change his height. Ladies, I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. Dating is messed up. But women like this are a huge part of the problem because they're just purely difficult. Every time I watch this show, it just tells me why people are single. It's not really a show about people matching. It just exposes why these people are single. But
No, that's a fact. I mean, listen, I'm not against Pop the Balloon. Like, at first, I didn't like the show at first, but then I thought to myself, you know what? This is exposing the problem in dating right now, in terms of men not being able to control their egos, then also women having delusional standards and not being able to control their own insecurities and thinking that every man got to be rich right away. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking like, yo, this show is actually good. It makes me look like I'm not so crazy, you know? So I understand what Ty is saying about that.
let's break it down because she kept saying she was not triggered. So let's define, what does triggered actually mean? Being triggered refers to a situation where someone experiences a strong, often negative emotion or physical reaction due to a specific stimulus, often linked to past trauma or significant negative experience. It's when seemingly ordinary events or cue unexpectedly brings out about intense feelings, potentially causing distress or even overwhelming the individual. The main thing I want you guys to pay attention to in that definition is ordinary events trigger something. In other words, something that is okay, something that is normal, brings you to stress. So now ask yourself, is it the moment that just happened, the ordinary, regular moment? Is that the problem that needs to be removed? Because I think we can all say a regular moment should happen because it's regular. Or should you work on what it is that's triggering you? But let's break down whether or not she was triggered.
And basically what Ty is saying is that a lot of times, like a perfect example, right? One time I was working in production and I was talking to like a public figure on the set about me not really wanting to be in front of the camera. What I told him was like, yo, right now, really me having status or me being famous is not something that I really want to do, right? And he said like, oh, really? Oh, okay. And he walked away. So by that, I could tell he was triggered by what I said. And the reason why, looking back at the reason why he was so triggered was because he thinks that everybody should be like him, or in his mind, he thinks that people are just basically jealous of him just because he's famous and he got some status now, right? Or I could give you another example. One time, this is the biggest one I could think of. One time, I told a girl up front at work that my preference in having a girlfriend is not a girl that wants to be half naked on the internet, because that's not, I can't bring that girl around my mom's. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, "Okay, well, that's your mom's then." I'm like, "Well, I mean, I understand that, but I gotta respect my mom's wishes at the same time. That's just what it is." And she's like, "All right, well then F you then. We don't accept you no way." I'm like, "Whoa, what do you mean y'all don't accept me?" Like, hey, yo, every girl is not half naked on the internet. But when I looked at her profile, she's half naked. And I was like, oh, okay, now I get it. You was triggered because I was really talking about women like you. I just didn't know it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so Ty's right about that.
Not so much. Yeah.
Why not?
I'll say more so like the hair. So more so attracted to longer hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pay attention to how the guy didn't say anything bad about her hair. All he said is, I'm more so attracted to longer hair. That's it. He didn't say your hair is nappy. I don't like what you got going on. Now that looks bad. You're an ugly woman with that haircut. Women should have long hair. He didn't say any of those things. But let's carry on.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But that comment about hair, I know your mama got short hair too. She's black. At the end of the day, black women, we you don't know what to expect with our hair.
Your mama has short hair too because she's black. So it's a core belief that this woman has that black women have short hair. If she thinks she can just assume that his mom has short hair because she's black. So this isn't about what he said. He triggered her to tell her truth of how she perceives black women's hair. That has nothing to do with what he just did.
We could wear it straight, we could wear it curly, and that was just like too much for me. So I don't got time for it. If you don't know, if you can't grow up from your roots, then you can't grow up with me. So that's how I feel. Who you are as a brother, person you don't make, hair don't make your personality. You dig me? It's about who you are. If you confident with short hair, long hair, it doesn't matter.
You can be confident with your hair. That doesn't matter. You're not his type. So you're sitting here trying to convince to a man when you're just not his type if you have shorter hair. Did you know that some women have long hair and they cut it into a nice near-long type of haircut? He would look at that woman and say, nah, I'd rather a woman with longer hair. That has nothing to do with whether or not she can grow longer hair. You're just not his type. But this part of the conversation of her being triggered, explaining how you can still be confident with short hair, this is the stuff that she has told herself to make herself feel better in the insecurity that she has about short hair. Again.
Ooh. Now that's a good point. Now, hey, listen, man, emotions come with lies and over exaggeration. I've seen it up close, like not even just with people, but even in my own family. You know what I mean? Like when people are emotional, they'll start saying whatever to make themselves feel better. Oh yes, blatant lies. Oh yeah, that's a fact. You know, that's why, you know, you got to stay away from insecure people. So you know what? I think bro actually did a good job. Sometimes a woman rejecting you like that ain't a bad thing. At least she's showing you up front that she's insecure.
This has nothing to do with what he did.
With short hair, long hair, it doesn't matter. Because a lot of girls that do have long hair, hairs be thin. I have a salon. When I was 16, I brought my mother a salon with my business that I do. Yeah. So yeah, I have dealt with so many different type of hairs. Shout out to my mom. Captivated Styles in the building. Philly, we here. But what you said, it's just not for me. You need to really check on your ends before you talk about long or short hair, because a lot of girls with long hair be having no hair just because it's long, it's thin. So yeah, I'm sorry.
So girls with long hair just caught a stray for no reason. When someone speaks down on a group of people because they have something that the conventional person would want, it's usually coming from a place of jealousy. So ladies, remember that the next time you go into a salon and a woman puts some heat to your hair, because she might be a hater and she might burn your shit. But this part of the trigger comes from a personal feeling of being less than a woman with longer hair. So girls with long hair just caught a stray, and you don't know what girl in that line actually has long hair. But the assumption is, oh, I see weaves, I see braids, I see wigs. We must be a line of short hair girls. And the saddest part is the girl beside her is over there like this. So it's not just her. So again, that group thinking has now poisoned the group.
Sounds triggered.
It's not triggered.
Hey, listen, the problem with people, like not even just women, but people in general, like a lot of people, they group think too damn much. Like that's why they can never really think for themselves, ever. Like it's like perfect example. Like let's say, you know, you see a fight and you see a bunch of dumbass ninjas jump in the fight. Like, why are all you guys following in a herd to jump into the fight? Like, why don't you guys break up the fight? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's group think. Like, a lot of people are just trained to, like you see it in politics all the time. Like, politics, most people don't think for themselves or have an opinion for themselves. They just follow this party or they follow that party. They're not looking into any policies or anything. So that's group thinking, like the inability to actually have a thought for yourself because you can't get past your emotions. That's why most people group think.
I'm just.
First of all, I didn't say the hairstyle she had was not good.
You said you don't like girls with long hair. That's not right. You should never said that at all. As a black brother, you should have kept that as what it was. You should have just said, you're not just my type. But hair, it's a different. You can't talk about hair. If you want hair, go get what you want. If you want Becky with the long hair, go get what you want. Talk to black women up here about hair.
And now the truth has arrived. She is now projecting her belief that white women could only have long hair. So this isn't about short hair or long hair. She believes that brother should not be speaking on a race that she think black women are losing to. Y'all pay attention to how a triggered mind can put you into their own internal issues. This can free you from a lot of pointless arguments.
That's just it. And I'm not triggered. Like I said, at the end of the day, your hair is nappy. Your hair is short. You should be happy where you came from.
So,
damn.
So again,
you should be happy where you came from. Dag, yo, nah, she's mad disrespectful. So just because a man says that he's not into women, like a woman with long hair just because he gave a preference on what a woman's hairstyle should be, he's not happy where he came from. Yo, I'm telling you, man, we got a lot of immature ass adults in this world. That's what Pop the Balloon and other internet platforms is. That's what it's really showing. It's really showing, man. You can't deal with a child like this. So, you know what? Honestly, if I was bro, I wouldn't even be offended by this. Like, thank you for showing me up front that you're a child, because I say this to people all the time. You can't just be disrespecting people just because you don't agree with them.
Her hairstyle, is nothing wrong with it. So it's my preference, right? So if I'm here to date, I'm here to find someone for me.
At the end of the day, your hair is nappy, your hair is short. That's what she said. So you're making the comparison to a man asking for a girl with longer hair to somebody having nappy hair. And all he said is he rathers longer hair. The brother didn't say nothing wrong, but he just triggered her to spill out all of her beans and tell all of her insecurities and how she really feels about black women's hair. I wouldn't be surprised if people stop going to her salon, especially if you got longer hair, because she's looking at you like your hair is thin. But this is a great example of how to read somebody that is triggered, because oftentimes we get into these arguments and we don't realize that this person is actually fighting something within themselves, and we were just the person in the way.
Ooh, nah, that's a ball right there. Yeah, all right, I ain't got nothing more to say. I think we'll end it on that. Like, comment, subscribe. Shout out to Ty Boogie. I'm going to tag him in the description, and I'll see y'all later. I ain't got nothing more to say. Damn. Stay away from insecure people at all costs, all right? All right, stay away from insecure people, man. Insecure people will bring you down, male or female.